Bingo. Yeah, I messed up the OBS stuff. Got my scissors. Gonna open a box. Exciting. I tweeted it out earlier, thinking that it was not going to come for hours. They said it sometime between 8 in the morning and 6 in the afternoon, so I wasn't holding out too much hope. But hey ho, it has arrived. And I have one box that's got nothing in it because I've opened that already. I have a heavy box. A big box. Hopefully this isn't a live disappointment stream. I open it and find that it's broken or something. The camera touch. Go. How about we try and find. There we go. Just some background noise. Right. Shall we do? What shall we do? So I can get my chat window up. So I'm doing.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Someone followed already. Done anything yet? Let's connect the YouTube chat. Unfortunately, I haven't got my alerts on this screen. Soon change that. Let's add browser source. And where is it? Go YouTube alerts. Gotta have my Twitch alerts. And alerts as well. It's going to appear over my face. But we'll have to make do. I learnt in OBS how to group objects together. How to do that, so that's cool. So those should be. Can you put them? Using one of the scenes that I would have used for my what do you call it? E3 stream, that's the one. Connect the YouTube chat. Live stream panel. Stuff. Yeah, I haven't got used to this. It's a YouTube overlay thing. I haven't got used to that. Maybe the follower thing was just a leftover from last time. Well, they should be there now. Cool. Right. Let's get started. Don't know if I'm actually going to have enough room. There we go. That's a bit better. It's actually in a proper box with a rip thing on it. Let's see. Didn't even think I was going to get this. I got let down by one of the suppliers I found to buy whatever this is in the box. And they said, "Oh, sorry, the item you've bought has, when we picked it from the shelf, it was damaged, so we've cancelled your order." And then when you look back at the site, the object was then £80 more expensive. And you're like, well, that wasn't too good, was it? So they got me in with a cheap price, but hey ho, what can you do? Not an awful lot, apart from whine about it. I'm unfortunately suffering a bit today because I was out most of the day yesterday watching some speedway, and unfortunately got a bit sunburned. So right. Well, it unfortunately wasn't put in the box with any padding around it, so it was rattling around. Surprise, surprise. So we've got a handle on top. No, it doesn't. That doesn't make it any easier. And there she is. There she is. It's definitely a sealed box. It's got a little damage on the bottom where it wasn't put in the box very well. But we will, as long as it's actually intact, I don't really care. So the seal isn't broken. So we shall make the seal. Thankfully I was able to buy some games at the same time from, again, a different supplier. They all came, one came yesterday, and the other two came today. In totally different places, different couriers. But, ooh. Now, if I know Sony, it's probably well organised inside. It's kind of similar to when I got a Nintendo Wii all those years ago. The Nintendo Wii was very well packaged and compartmentalised, but once I'd taken it all out of the box, I couldn't remember how it all went in again, which didn't help. So, stay, camera, stay. So we've got some safety books there. Not what plug I'm going to plug it into. Right, let's have a look. Is this another thing I've got to lift out? I think last time, booklet of some sort. Last time they may have packaged it very similar to how they did their previous ones. Let's first take out the side panel, which paper cut. So I'm assuming this is cables galore. Go in here. We've got a power plug. Drop something on the floor. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. We got a headset, so one earphone, and I guess a clip-on microphone, which is probably shite. So that will probably stay in there and never come out and see the light of day, unless I'm really desperate. So we have a USB cable, which I imagine for the joypad. So that's that section. Up a bit more. We have a joypad. Ooh, it's quite weighty, that is. Analog. Touch screen. That feels quite good in the hands, actually. I haven't actually touched one. Oh. Got some, what would you call it? Tactile surface on the back. It's kind of grooved. Thumbsticks look a bit smaller than they have been before. But yeah, it's all quite smooth. Oh yes, I remember now. They have. You can plug your microphone actually into the joypad, can't you? Yeah, I remember that. So the top two shoulder buttons are digital, but then they are analog below. There's I guess that means an external power for a headset. That might actually be for that one. No, that's just got a stereo plug there. They might mean if they want to have power, they can. And then there's a light on there for motion control. I did a while back buy the PlayStation Move wands. Oh, I've got something else in here. It's an HDMI lead. Good, good. I think I will be capturing straight from the PS4. There won't be a way for me to do it through OBS yet, until I figure out a good solution. Let's get rid of that. Of that. Right, let's get the main meat of the box open. That's quite heavy, that. Discard that box. Have side. The other. Nicely wrapped up in a safety. Ooh. Got on your toes, will you? Be a disaster. There we have it. So that's the light. Oh no, there's a tiny little ejection thing in there. It's fairly breeze block style. It's symbol there is nice and silver, which is nice. Good. It goes very meaty. What have we got at the rear? Got HDMI. We've got what looks like USB, but I don't think it is. Not sure what one that is. We've got optical out for probably audio and video, and then there's the USB and there's the Ethernet connection at the back. See those? Quite nicely tucked away. There is a seal on there, which I'm imagining Means that that's protected behind, so no one can actually pretend not they used it. See that that's actually screwed in, so that's an external port somewhere. You needed to undo that. So HDMI out, auxiliary, the other one that I don't recognise. It looks like USB, bit chunkier. Digital out, optical, USB and LAN, of course. Lovely. Alright, quite funky. The little feet, I don't know if you can see them at the bottom there. They are the PlayStation symbols. X, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle. So that's pretty good then. Getting all my hand marks of it already. I think the good thing about it is that it's not shiny, so that it doesn't actually have your finger marks and things on it, you know, left. Which I found a bit annoying from the last one. So nice breeze block to plug in a few minutes time. I'll have to do the plug-in stuff off stream, so then I can get it connected to various channels. Right, I've got three game, well, technically 4. 2 of which I have played. So I bought The Last of Us Remastered, which I've been told actually does include the DLC that they brought out as well. I have played through the Last of Us. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. The ending was a bit strange, but looking forward to what they do with Troy Baker and Ashley for the next one. And I detest plastic wrapping. Bloody hate it. I can't be dealing with this shit. I wanna hack at it with scissors or something, but I just know that I'd end up putting the blade through the actual case or something. There we go. I'm unsure at the moment whether the other streaming services, so we've got YouTube, which I know for definite does PS4 streaming. Well, actually it might do, might not, I can't remember. Twitch definitely does. It's either that or people are not streaming directly, but I think I seem to remember they had so that you don't show the menus, it's like blurred out on screen. Next one I got, which I haven't actually played the second one, Heavy Rain, was one of my main reasons why I liked my PS3. Kind of like that bit quick time heavy, but I kind of thought the story was a bit screwed. And Beyond Two Souls, I played a demo of that and wanted to kind of play along with that, because that should be cool. Lots of emotions. David Cage and his emotions. There was, I think there was a demo there by Quantic Dream. They were doing like a test of PS4 technology, and it was about a robot that suddenly found herself to have a soul. She didn't want to be dismantled, and that was, I suppose, a proof of concept, or at least they weren't going to do the game based on that, but I guess the idea was so strong that it suddenly grew legs, so to speak. Alright, so I probably will be doing HDMI in. I think. Yeah. Yeah, so straight out of the PS4 straight into the television. It's a USB cable, which is a bit longer, so now if I am run out of batteries on the controller, then I've got the opportunity to sit back on the sofa, play. These little tweezer little things. Terminated. It looks like it's a pretty long HDMI cable as well. It's kind of handy. It's not gold plated, which I've heard is quite a good idea. I've had quite a lot of problems with HDMI cables. When playing my PS3, it for some reason didn't display correctly on my television. Somehow I'd been made sharp. Don't know if it was some effects processing on TV side, but it could have been down to the quality HDMI lead. Yeah, that's going to be long enough. That's perfect. Yeah. Hopefully it will eventually uncurl itself over time. Kind of like what the VGA leads were way back. They didn't enjoy curving at all. HDMI leads have a bit more play in them, but it's still don't like being kind of forced. I'm actually unsure whether the PlayStation has Bluetooth. I'm guessing that's maybe how the controllers are done. So I've got a Bluetooth headset with a microphone. That might be a good idea to try doing that. So share button. Oh, I've just turned it on. Share button and options button. So no start and select now. Just to have. And the one that main reason I actually bought the PS4, I don't know why I'm looking at the screen there, looking at myself, was Horizon Zero Dawn. I was really impressed by the E3 presentation for it. So yeah, and they seem to have come to me in near perfect condition. I had hoped that I did get a good price on the PS4 Pro. Hopefully it's not stolen. Did get a very good price on it, cheaper than the previous supplier and cheaper than any of the normal outlets. I got it from someone on eBay, and I was always kind of very dubious about where it's going to come from. Did it fall off the back of a lorry? But hey ho, hey ho. Let's have a look in The Last of Us there. So it comes on one DVD or Blu-ray rather. Awesome game. Awesome game. There we go. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go offline for not too long, and see if I can get any of my streaming channels set up with the PS4, and see how far we get. I know I've got to put in passwords and God knows what. It's going to be a bit confusing, but it'll be no good me showing you me crawling under my desk to put cables in. That's not really that entertaining. I am a bit late to the party as usual. You know, the PS4 came out years ago at this point. It's got to be about 2 or 3. PS4 Pro, I thought I might as well go for that one. It wasn't that much more expensive than the Slim that came out. So I thought, well, you know, I'm not going to go to 4K yet. I have looked at some of the prices of the 4K TVs, and they are coming down in price, so it might, in the next few years might be worth jumping to one. I don't think for PC gaming that I have the horsepower to be able to do 4K for that. 1080p is fine on the PC for me at the moment. So we've now found out what's in the box. So good stuff. So what I'll do, I'll be away for maybe half an hour to an hour, get it all plumbed in, and then I'll be back in some form or another. So I'll see you later on. Might as well play the outro tune because I love it. Speak to you later.
And I hope to see you again soon, and I love you and thank you very much. Now, till we meet again, well, it's time to say goodbye. It's been good having you so near. Although I've got to leave, it's the end. I'll always be staying right here. So my friends, goodbye. It's just about that time. Wish that I could do just one more song for you. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Okay. Great. Good night. I love you. Okay. Okay. Boy.